Yes, sir.
Yeah, so good morning. And as like due to rain, I think even at your places as well, it's raining. Yeah, Shiva.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So as rain, it always makes the people lazy.
We don't have power from yesterday, sir.
Oh. So like even due to like yesterday's rain, there I saw like almost traffic and almost the distance which needs to be covered in 5 minutes. It took around 15, not 15, 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
So like once it rains in Hyderabad, so everyone they get stuck in the traffic.
In Mumbai
Yes,
also,
sir.
sir. But here
Mumbai
not
also?
raining, sir.
Okay.
Only cloudy, sir. Here not raining.
Okay. So the rain is about to. So we'll transfer the rain. Okay. Mumbai.
Today, your voice is little bit louder, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
So it's due to the rain effect, I guess. Yeah. So let's start with our PPT. Yeah. So yesterday, yeah, 11. Can share your screen. Yeah. So after her, you can Rishikesh.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. And good morning, friends. Today I am going to tell about inspirational person Ratan Tata. In the this is the Tata House. Jamshedji Tata is the main person. He established his company in 1868. Among these persons, Ratan Tata played important role to establish Tata Group. Ratan Tata was born in December 28, 1937. When he was 10 years, his parents got divorced. He grown up his grandmother. His Noel Tata, Ratan Tata's father, and Suni Tata mother. She's his grandmother. He completed his graduation in Cornell University. After completion of his graduation in USA, after completion of his graduation, he joined an IBM company. After that, he got a call from JRD Tata. When he came back to, he said he could come back to India, join in our Tata Steel. Ratan Tata accepted and he joined as an apprentice in Tata Steels in 1961. And after that, he achieved manager and all. Due to his work, JRD Tata made Ratan Tata as chairman of Tata Groups. But the board members are opposed that position to Ratan Tata. Then Ratan Tata, but JRD Tata not step back his decision, and after some time, Ratan Tata proved that their opinion were wrong. Under his rule, Tata Group achieved more progress. He made 10,000 crore business to 6 lakh crore business. Tata Group established so many fields. Tata Group business empire. This is not an exhaustive list. Only selected brands are included. Tata established in so many fields like Tata Projects, Housing, Tata Power, and Tata Steel, Tata Motors, or all. And he's a very rich man in the world, but we never saw his name in rich person's list. Why? Because Tata Group, it is because the total profit added to the Tata Group, 66% is donated to Tata Trust to conduct voluntary service operations. And journey, he faced so many struggles and difficulties. In 1998, Ratan Tata introduced Tata Indica car, but this car failed in early years. That's why his friends suggested him to sell the Tata Indica. Then he agreed that opinion and he went to America to consult Ford people. In the meeting, the Ford chairman insulted Ratan Tata, and he said, if you don't know how to make cars, then why are you making cars? Because of that, Ratan Tata disappointed very much, and he came back to Mumbai without any deal to Ford people. Then he thought about that. He thought about his car and he modified the model. After that, his Tata Indica gained so much profits. Meanwhile, Ford company fell into losses. Instead of taking revenge, Ratan Tata helped to Ford people. He offered a deal to Ford people. The Ford group came to Mumbai, and he bought Ford company and Jaguar also. Not only these companies, Ratan Tata bought 22 international companies. For example, Chorus, Tetley Tea. This Tetley Tea and Tata Tea combined, and now this is the two made world's second largest tea company. And after that, this is Nano Car. This Nano Car is the Ratan Tata's dream project. One day, Ratan Tata, while he was traveling in his car, he saw one incident. One family, one father, mother, and two children was traveling in a bike in rainy season. Then he decided to make one car with low cost, which is useful for middle class and lower middle class people. Then he consulted so many engineers. All are opposed to his decision. This is not possible. Only for 1 lakh we can't make a car. But he didn't step back. Again he tried, and at last 2008 January 10, Nano Car was introduced by Ratan Tata. But this car in little bit losses. And one incident also happened. He established his total nano plant in West Bengal. After completion of his plant, local people approached to that factory. That's why he moved to Gujarat. That he lost so much crores of rupees. Ratan Tata hobbies are he listening old Hindi songs, and he likes most driving cars and flights, and he's reading books and playing with his pet dogs. Ratan Tata encouraged youth. He believed youth power. That's why he invested 39 startup companies like Ola, these companies, Car Deco. In general, we are all think about business means profit and inheritance, but Tata Group never come this category. Tata Group never did business of their families for personal wealth. Tata Group is the only company in the entire world that spends 66% of its profits to social welfare of the nation. Most of the profits earned by Tata are being used for the society only. That's why Tata became a trusted brand in India. Honesty, moral values are accumulated in the DNA of Tata. Bravery of the employees shown at the time of terrorist attacks on Taj Hotel in an institution for this. The employees of Taj saved around 1,500 guests staying in the hotel without caring about their lives. In that mean way, employees had lost their lives. After that incident, all got to know values of Tata Group. He achieved so many awards. In 2000, our Indian government gave Padma Bhushan, and 2008 Padma Vibhushan, and he achieved so many awards from our states also. And Ratan Tata donated 300 crore rupees to Harvard Business School. So Harvard named a block as Tata Hall. We have to feel proud as Ratan Tata, who has been an inspiration for the entire industrial sector is our Indian. He said some golden words that take a stone few throw at you and use them to build a monument. And none can destroy iron, but its own rust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person, but its own mindset can. Thank you.
Very good. Very nice. Yeah, so obviously it was an inspiring story, and once again recall about the Tata Group, and as everyone remembers that 9/11 attack, that was the saddest and the scariest part in India. Whereas the moment as you shared about the employees of Tata, even the scholars from Harvard, or I guess from Stanford, they just one of the professor, he was shocked to see the bravery of the employees of the Tata Group. That in that particular situation, everyone, like actually the employees, they just run behind to like care for themselves. And there is one more story in that, like there was a manager, even his family was in the same hotel, and even he came to know that his family members they died due to the terrorist attack. But without bothering about, without showing the sorrow, he just started helping others, as he thought that okay, it's instead of feeling that okay, it's my family, he thought everyone is my family. So as the professor, he has sent two of the Indian scholars from the Stanford to just find out like what made them to become so brave, so honest, and so loyal towards. And thus like they have just done a lot of research about the Tata Group, and they came that okay, whenever like it comes to the employees, so Tata is always ready to help. Okay. And thus like in the other way, people they consider Tata like TCS as the semi-government. I hope you are aware of.
Yes, sir.
Because once it hires, like there is no layoff. The only one thing is that the salaries they don't go, like they go in a similar fashion in terms of salaries as well. I mean the hike.
Yes, sir.
That's
That's why after they get experience, they go to TCS, sir.
Obviously, like even one of my students, like actually he has worked for 10 years in Cognizant, and during the COVID, he just shifted to TCS. Then he said, sir, actually I realized that okay, as I have the family and the kids as well, so now it's good to get into the government job. Then I said, yeah, that's quite good. Yeah, Rishikesh.
Yes.
Um,
Is it visible, sir?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity to present a presentation. The title of the presentation is the Indian cricket team. First Indian cricket team. The history of the Indian cricket team. India in 1932, I think in 1932, India played its debut in England. Then from 1932, India had to wait till till 1952 for the first victory. From 1932, India had to wait to play on the Lord's Stadium till 1952. Winning, India won only 52 matches, won only 35 matches of first 196 matches. That time, India was one of the weakest team However, then Indian team gained strength in 1970 with those men, Kapil Dev, Gundappa Vishwanath, Bishan Singh Bedi, Irappalli Prasanna, and Roger Binney, and others. In 1983 World Cup, that time Kapil Dev was the captain of our Indian team. The Indian team was the weakest team, won the World Cup against the West Indies. The Indian team won the World Cup against the West Indies, which the captain of West Indies team, Clavin Lloyd, of captain of West Indies. Then that time, 8 countries was participated in World Cup. That time, many people's heard the commentary of the World Cup from the radio. That time, no cameras are invented. So recently, Ranveer Singh played the role of the Kapil Dev in 1983 movie. I saw this movie. It's the inspirations to all the Indian cricketers, new Indian cricketers. The captains which leads the Indian team. First, captain of the Indian cricket team in 1983 is Kapil Dev. Then Mohammad Azharuddin. Mohammad Azharuddin is facing controversial problems. That's why Mohammad Azharuddin resigned the captaincy. Then Sourav Ganguly was the captain of our Indian team. Sourav Ganguly is also known as the Dada, and he was the president of our board, Cricket Council of India. Then Rahul Dravid was the Indian captain of Indian cricket team, and he is now coach of our Indian team. Then Anil Kumble was the captain. Then MS Dhoni. Then Virat Kohli, and nowadays Rohit Sharma is the captain of our Indian cricket team of Test format and ODI format, and Hardik Pandya is the captain of T20 format. After handovering the captaincy from the Kumble to Dhoni, then when Dhoni was the captain of our Indian cricket team, India was the #1 in Test ranking. India won the T20 World Cup in 2007. Again, India won the World Cup in 2011. Then India won the Champions Trophy in 2013. This is the biggest achievement of our Indian team. Then from then we never won any World Cup series. Many records were created by Indians. Here you see those are Indian cricketers were created record to making 100 centuries in his life. Raina 120 versus Sri Lanka in 2010. ODIs, the runs of the player, most international hundreds. Sachin Tendulkar is the first cricketer which was created lots of centuries in his life. Then Kohli is now trying to break Sachin's record. He was make 71 centuries in international in Test. Tendulkar made a 51 century in Test, 51 centuries in Test career, and 49 ODI hundreds. Then the current Indian team players, we see we know the captain of our Indian team is Rohit Sharma, and vice captain of Indian team is KL Rahul. Then the Hardik Pandya, hitter Hardik Pandya, and then Virat Kohli, Chahal, Suryakumar Yadav, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Deepak Hooda, and all others. The conclusion of the conclusion from of our Indian team is very a good team to play or recreate records in his history in our history. Lots of fans comes to see cricket which against the Pakistan and enjoying the match. Thank you, sir.
Good. Good. So, like, even those who don't like the match, but whenever they find that the match is going to be with our neighboring country, so even they start watching. And then after, like, even and it's a record, even the research shows that if a match is going to be held anywhere in the world, so people are ready to go there.
Good there.
But if the match goes with Australia or England or some other country, they never show the same interest. So even the crowd of the stadium and particularly the stadium owner used to feel good, I guess, that he is going to. Yeah. So even we wish that Indian team should get into the #1 ranking in all. Right now in test, it is in #1.
Yes, sir. #1.
Yeah, Sriram, after a long time.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes. So you're in Tirupati now?
No, sir. And my home side only, sir. I have.
Okay. Yes. Because whenever I see that background, I feel that okay.
It's
Yeah.
a Bhadrachalam, sir.
Bhadrachalam, okay. Mhm. And it reminds me about the Tirupati Laddu. So that's like, I think at no particular place we find the similar laddu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sriram, you want to start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, yeah, Shiva, get ready.
Okay, sir.
Good morning, sir. And good morning, friends. Today, my topic is the legend cricket MSD. Introduction, biodata of MSD, international and domestic career of MSD, his playing style, record, awards and achievements, concludes. This is the biodata of MSD. His full name is Mahendra Singh Dhoni. When he was born 7th July 1981, present age 41, father name Pan Singh and mother name Devaki. Wife Sakshi Dhoni, Dr. Jiva Dhoni. Nicknames of Dhoni is Mahi, Tala and Dhoni. Role, wicketkeeper batsman, right hand batsman. Birthplace Ranchi. Dhoni's international career starts 2004 under the captaincy of Sourav Ganguly. At 2007, he take up the captaincy. Then only he get the T20 World Cup. At 2011, he bring One Day World Cup. 2013, he get Champions Trophy. One captain get the 3 World Cups in world. There is MS Dhoni only. He played after 15 and 19 World Cup. After 19 World Cup, international career and domestic career. Domestic career present, he playing in Chennai Super Kings. Maybe this year is ending of his playing cricket. His playing is very wonderful to see. For example, I started the cricket watching his 2011 World Cup. He's a wonderful batsman. He roll up his second place too. He get 7th place. In his playing style, MS Dhoni is the finisher of the game. Records. These are the records. MS Dhoni is a wicket keeper. Stumping is very fast in 10 seconds. He highest score. The wicketkeeper batsman in testers he get 56. MS Dhoni about Sri Lanka in ODI 188, 183 is the highest score. T20s he will play very good. In 2018 he get Padma Vibhushan. 2009 Padma Shri, 2007 KL Ratna, Sport Honors ODI Player of the Year, one day playing 11 he will play very good. This is the career. Basically conclude he play very good at all player in IPL also. This year, May 14, he may be retired at Chennai. Is the dream to ending the game at Chennai. I wish very all the best to next career. Thank you, Sriram.
Very good. So, like I understand there are many more cricket fans. Huh? Yeah, sure. Okay, after that, Manali. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Even your topic is related to cricket?
No, sir. I don't know cricket, sir, even.
Oh.
Sir, is it my screen visible, sir?
Yeah, now it's visible. Okay, it's a case study. Huh? Yeah, it's visible.
Yes, sir. Just a minute, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yeah. Or else even you can enlarge the screen if you want.
Okay. Now I converted into full screen, sir.
But it's not showing the full screen. Just
Okay.
check once again. Yeah. At the bottom, directly you have the icon for that.
Yeah, actually, here in my system, it is showing a full screen, sir.
Okay,
Is
so-
it okay, sir?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
It's okay. Shall I continue with the normal?
So the full screen, as it's not showing to us it's showing only the normal screen.
Okay, sir. Just a minute. Okay, I will continue like this, sir.
Oh.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my presentation on how Airtel survived Jio's dominance. As many of you may know that Reliance Jio entered in September 2016 with its aggressive pricing strategy and high-speed network infrastructure. It attracts so many millions of customers and forced other players to adapt or exit the market. Despite this challenge, Airtel was able to remain a significant player in telecom industry. In this presentation, we will explore how Airtel was able to survive in competition from Jio. Let's dive into introduction. Before Jio, the market was dominated by a few players. They are Airtel, Vodafone, and Idea. These players charged high tariffs. Earlier, we used to get 2 GB, 3G data for 1 month before the Jio. And also after 2 GB, if you consumed the 2 GB data, they used to give unlimited 2G data instead of 3G. And that network quality also very poor. Customer care service also very poor. After Jio, in September 2016, Reliance Jio entered the Indian telecom market with 1,50,000 crore investment. You can see the news article published by Economic Times here. Jio offered free calls and free data service to customers for several months. As the result of this, you can see the Hindustan Times news article, Reliance Jio creates world record 16 million subscribers in 1 month, just 1 month. And also in India Today, they presented an article. It's related to Jio. Jio may have 100 million subscribers by March 2017. This disrupted the market and attracted millions of customers. Jio's pricing strategy was aggressive and different from its competitor. So let's dive into Jio strategy. Basically, Jio want to build a business model that is a digital ecosystem. Here, I want to explain the digital ecosystem. The digital ecosystem is a business model where the company strategically place their products into consumer lifestyle. They don't want to sell the products, they want to be a part of a lifestyle of consumer. Here I want to explain with a small example. In earlier, if you want to buy any phone, we can get around 1500 rupees for basic phone, whereas Jio introduced a phone that with the package of 1500 rupees. With that package we can get 1 GB data for 1 day, not for 1 month, and we can get unlimited voice calls, and also we can get Jio TV, Jio Music, and other Jio Money, Jio Net, and Jio Meeting. All the bundled package they introduced just for 1500 rupees. With that, they attracted millions of customers. With this business model, first they'll give the entry level products for low cost or for free. After that, they'll convert the entire customers into their lifetime customers. So they are giving like internet, dish TV, phone with different apps. This is the base business model of Jio. And also strategically, Jio acquired Arcom. Yeah, as you can see, the Arcom, Anil Ambani says Arcom, Reliance, Jio have virtually merged. This means virtually Jio are using Arcom spectrum and fiber optics network, because Arcom is the one of the largest fiber optic network. It have almost 180,000 kilometers in India. So Jio started using Arcom fiber optics networks as well as spectrum. Not only Arcom spectrum, Jio paid 57,122 crores worth spectrum license. You may aware of spectrum. Spectrum is a like a license to travel the company signals throughout the air in India. So Jio literally get the license worth approximately 52% of Indian spectrum. So Jio is the number one spectrum license, which is having around 52%. Not only that, Jio partnered with Facebook, Google, and Qualcomm. Strategically, Jio tied up with other companies which are not present in India. So there is a government regulation that foreign companies cannot directly involve in Indian business, because Indian government want to encourage the local business. So with due to that, Facebook can or Google or Amazon cannot involve directly in Indian business. So they have only one chance, that they need to tie up with Jio. So strategically, Jio grabbed this chance to tie with Facebook and Google and Qualcomm. So here in this slide, you can see that how Reliance building their digital ecosystem business model. So impact of this, we can see earlier there are several telecom operators players. Now we can see only Jio, Airtel, Business, BSNL, and Vodafone Idea. So due to Jio's low tariffs, attracted many customers away from competitors with high tariffs. Even competitors found it difficult to match Jio's high-speed network. As a result, several players merged, and several players left the market, like Telenor, Aircel, Arcom left the market. So now the main topic: how Airtel was survived. Airtel invested in network infrastructure to improve network quality and speed. Mainly, Airtel focused that they don't want to lose the customer base. So first they retain its customer base. So to get that, Airtel invested in network infrastructure and improved their network quality and internet speed. Even nowadays, Jio, if anyone using Jio, they shows 100 Mbps speed, but literally that is not correct, because if you want to download any 10 GB file from internet, our web server. Geo internet, if you use Geo internet, it will take a little bit more time. Whereas Airtel, it will get within less time, because even Airtel showing 100 Mbps, Geo showing 100 Mbps, the Airtel is a little bit faster, because Airtel invested in network infrastructure to improve the network quality and speed. And also Airtel introduced new services and features such as bundled content, and Airtel expanded its operations outside India. And Airtel helped to diversify Airtel's revenue streams and reduce its dependence on Indian market. So Airtel observed the Geo business model, and it started to build the same digital ecosystem model. So earlier I explained that digital ecosystem business model is a method where the company strategically place its products into lifestyle of consumer. Airtel business ecosystem includes like telecom service, broadband, internet, DTH, and like so many other like Airtel Extreme setup box. As the Airtel entry level product, it is its telecom service, which offers at competitive rates and attracts. So if you want to purchase Airtel entry level product telecom service, they will give free internet and free landline with unlimited calls. And if you pay extra 100 rupees, they will give Netflix, Amazon Prime, all like that. So they implemented the same digital ecosystem business model. Even they aims to retain customers by offering high quality network services. Airtel also offers DTH services, which can be integrated with its telecom and internet services. So the conclusion is this: disruptive innovations improves industry products and services for customers, whereas market is dynamic, always it change the through the technology. So innovation improves industry products. In creating a business ecosystem with entry level retention and upsell strategies can aid companies in consumer acquisition. So here I want to explain the upsell and cross sell business methods. Those are, if you want to if consumer wants to buy any product, when the consumer entered entry level products, they just want to convert the entry level customer into lifelong customer. So by offering with different products and services. For example, earlier as I said, if we buy Airtel internet, they will give Netflix, Amazon Prime, and landline with unlimited calls, and Dish TV, all these things. So we need to build such a business model, and investing infrastructure and introducing new services and diversifying revenue can help companies survive in the competitive market. As earlier we discussed, Reliance invested in infrastructure like 57,000 crores for getting a spectrum license, and the Reliance Jio acquired Arcom also, and strategically sell the stake to Facebook and Google and Qualcomm. So we need to invest in infrastructure and introducing new services. And the main is customer centricity, because market is always getting change. So we need to focus customers and their mindset, intent, all these things. This is about my presentation. Thank you all.
Very So earlier, it was thought that once you entered into the market, it is quite difficult for every player to get into. But as like Airtel has survived, and even the what is it, Idea and the Vodafone have merged.
Even merged, they cannot survive, sir,
They
because
can-
they depended only on like SIMs network mobile plans, because they don't have other income streams.
and the actual thing is that I'm using the SIM of all the brands. I mean, all the- so, I should not say that this is quite good. But yeah,
when I was in the electronics field, so you know what it happens, even like why Jio is trying to shift into 5G, because if it will not shift, so there will be a drastic fall in the Jio's expansion. Anyone is aware of why? Like it is going to lose all its customer if it is not going to shift to 5G. Because in case of Airtel or like the Vodafone or the, like what is it, Idea, so they have the backend thing, that is even the calling, it never happens on 4G in case of Airtel. But in case of Jio, it only happens on 4G because there is no backend data for that. And due to that particular thing, you may find in case of Jio that sometimes the voice distortion and many more things. Whereas in case of Airtel, if you go with calling, so you'll get the clear calling, because it shift to 3G or it shift to 2G. Because 2G and 3G is only meant for calling. Later on, as they have introduced the 3.5G and 3.75G, and even people they say 4G, but actually it is not 4G. Okay, so we
Yes,
are still not using the 4G, and even they claim that 1 Gbps, and that's absolutely wrong. Okay. So as it goes, so Jio is surviving only on the optical fiber.
yes,
If there
sir.
is no optical fiber, there will be no calls.
That's why Jio acquired Arcam, sir.
As
Having 180,000 kilometers fiber optics network in India, sir.
Yeah, so in Airtel, yeah, obviously, so you know what the Airtel's master stroke is, that Airtel has expanded into the village,
Yes, sir.
whereas in the villages you can't find the Jio network to that extent. Okay, so as like Airtel has thought, okay, at least if I could work in the villages, then that would be good, and that's the reason in the African continent you will find only the Airtel,
Yes, sir.
because they are not that advanced, but like they are using only the Airtel. Good. Yeah, so Nali, like tomorrow you'll proceed.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow.
By the way, what was the topic?
Virat Kohli.
Okay. So for that, even without slides, you can proceed, because even
Actually, some of
okay. Yeah, Shyam.
Sir, I want to show the yesterday's Ramanarayanam temple visuals.
Yeah, sure. Let me.
Can I
Yes. Yeah, you can. So like who are left? Nali, then followed by Avinash. Are you done?
Sir, actually, this is the first arc, sir. In yesterday, we saw the bow shape arrow.
Okay.
This one. This first arc and second arc, sir. This is the first arc. This is the second arc.
That's I can press, you know.
Next, Rama learning Vilvijaya, and he went to marry Sita, and he went to forest. This picture. He is going in a by crossing river. Later, Ravana come to forest, and he assigned some Asura to change his character to as a lady, like deer. This is my lady. Okay, I will show. This is deer. Here deer is there. Deer shape. And that deer is Rama went to catch the deer. Rama went to catch the deer. And that Asura changed his character as a, and shouted like Rama, or oh Sita, oh Sita. And Sita think that something happened to Rama. And Lakshmana draw the line with his arrow, and went to search of Rama. And in the sense of Ravanasura came and take Sita in his Radham. And the here is the Pakshi, Lepakshi is there, no sir? That bird That bird fight with Ravanasura while taking Sita. This is the Lepakshi. That bird fell down to ground. Later, Rama and Lakshmana went in search of in forest and find Sabari and taking lunch there, no sir. And he find Hanuma in Maruvesam. He's the courtyard of Vali, and Vali Sugriva fighting here, sir. And Vali died here. Later, Hanuma went to and take his ring and went to Lanka, where is Sita and find it. And Hanuma bring some item Shiromani and came here to present Rama. Next, here is Rama on the river. That monument is also there, no sir. Sri Lanka and India border. One bridge is there, no sir. Rama laid that bridge with his arrow, and while fighting with while fighting, Hanuma bringing Sanjeevani Parvatam. This is the fighting pictures, and Rama win the war, and he is going in Pushpak Viman. This is Pushpak Vimanam. So this is total Pushpak Vimanam. This is total Pushpak Vimanam. He find in Sri Lanka and came to Madura. This is Pattabhishekam. This is final. And this is the statue of pictures, 80 feet Hanuman temple. And the laser show will be also held, sir. This is the picture of laser show. And some Saraswati Devi and Lakshmi Devi big idols also there. That's it. This is a biggest in 15 acres, sir. So many members coming to Vizianagaram to visit this place, and at night time laser show will be there, sir. Like small, this is the total Ramayanam will be held in laser show. Like Hanuman birth after to Hanuman survived Ramana, sir. That total will be held in laser show.
Every day it happens.
Every day. Every day at 6:30 to 9. Daily laser show.
Very
So many members are here, sir.